So hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's Tiana. Today I'm going to be sharing 5 tips that I have learned so far since teaching. It is the middle of the school year for us right now. So yeah, we're in the middle and I just want to share what I have learned thus far. The first tip that I have is to find a balance. So I know we can all get caught up in bringing work home and doing work, but honestly I did that for the whole month, well, the remainder of August and some of September, and I was just drained. Like my whole life consisted of just school, and you know, that's no way to live, and you will find yourself drained and you will find yourself just not wanting to do any of it because you have just compose yourself of that for so long and for so much. So what I started doing was leaving my work laptop at work, and that way I would not have any access to any documents that I needed or anything like that. It would just have to wait until I get to work. And I know it is hard as a teacher to try to find time to plan and do things like that, but just whenever you have downtime or doing your planning, that's when I would take the time to try to do those things. And it is hard with all of the things, but just making sure you find that balance, especially as a first year teacher, because it's easy for us to feel overwhelmed because we're not used to it yet. So yeah, that's what I do. And I know it may be harder for people who you plan by yourself, but I plan with my team, so I'm responsible for one subject, which is not too bad because, like I said, during planning or when I have downtime during in the classroom is when I'll work on those things. So yeah, just making sure you find a balance so that you don't lose your mind. The second thing that I have learned is to not listen to what everybody has to say. And I know that that may sound mean or rude, but it's honest. So many people are going to have so many opinions about certain things. They're going to have opinions about what you need to teach, how you need to teach it. They're going to have opinions on kids. They're going to have opinions on administration. They're going to have so many opinions, and they're giving you their opinions because some people want to help, but at the end of the day, you have to do things how you feel like you should do them and how you want them to be ran. So of course, sometimes the things that people tell me is really great advice, but of course I'm going to take it, I'm going to tweak it and do it how I see fit for me and what works for me and my students. So yeah, just not listening to, you know, what everybody has to say. You know, sometimes some things that people just say are just not needed, but just take it and let it go in one ear and out the other and just keep pushing. So the third thing that I have learned is that you need a teacher friend. You need somebody who you can vent to about teaching and about your students. So that could be somebody who, you know, like your parents, or that can be your best friend. Luckily for me, my friends are all educators, and so, well, not all of my friends, but most, like my 2 best friends are educators, and then my 2 really good friends who I graduated with, they both of course are teachers. So I can vent to them and they are able to understand certain situations, and they can give me their advice, and we just share ideas. And sometimes, like, me and my friend Brianna, we're on the phone for hours just venting about things that happen throughout a school day. So yeah, just having somebody who you can vent to and somebody who can relate to what it is like to be a teacher is going to be a lifesaver for you, because you can't just keep it all inside. You need somebody who you can vent to. So I suggest somebody who understands teaching, so like a teacher friend, and especially somebody who you can confide in. So someone who, you know, you tell them things that it's just gonna stay between you two. That's very important. So yeah, find you somebody to vent to. So the fourth thing that I have learned is that tomorrow is a new day. I know sometimes for me, my students just, you know, it's not a good day, and you know what I have to remind myself is that, you know, today it didn't work out, but tomorrow is a brand new day to start over. I can go home and reflect on what didn't work and why it went sideways, but you always just have to take everything a day at a time and remember that you have tomorrow to start over. It's so hard it's not hard, it's so easy to get caught up in what went wrong in a day, and you can just let that bother you. But you just have to, you know, just let it go, and remember that tomorrow is a new day. And I know it's hard to say, and sometimes it's hard to process, but you just have to remember that tomorrow is a new day, and you know, it is what it is. That's what I say a lot of times, like, it is what it is. So don't try to take things that happen Monday and let it bother you all the way until Thursday, because just no, you can't do all of that. Not when you have 20 little bodies relying on you. You can't do that. You just gotta let it go, especially when it comes to situations with parents. But that's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. And the fifth thing that I have learned thus far is to enjoy it. It becomes a lot. It is a lot. We get so caught up in all of the things that we have to do to where we just forget how to enjoy what we do. And the reason that we became educators is because we love kids. So just taking the moment to just seize the day and to enjoy the time with your kids. I know my kids, no matter how many times they frustrate me, I know at the end of the day they're gonna do something that's gonna make me smile. And you know, yeah, so just enjoy the time, enjoy your first year. It can be stressful and it is a lot, and I'm not sitting here like I'm the perfect teacher and like I don't have off days, but I do have more good days than I do have bad days. Just enjoy it, because we did not spend all of this money getting these loans and paying tuition to not enjoy what we do. So enjoy it. So that is it for this video, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. Like I said, I will do another video at the end of the school year, or yeah, probably around the end of the school year, just like, you know, kind of reflecting on everything that I have learned. But that's just what I have learned thus far. I hope that you took something from this video and maybe you can apply it to your teaching situation, or you know, just enjoyed the video. So I will see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. So I want you all to leave me a comment down below letting me know who your favorite teacher was, what grade you were in, and why he or she was your favorite teacher. So yeah, don't forget to do that, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.